Good morning. It is the 10th of January. This is a Wednesday coming in this morning. We're looking at the cotton market up. Grain markets are mixed. We have the outside markets. Energy's up. Continues to be an upward moving crude oil market. We also have the dollar down and precious metals are up. Inflation or inflationary talk is coming into the market this morning, and we'll talk about the why of that. But Asian stock markets closed mostly higher. European stock markets currently are trading mostly lower, and the U.S. is down. And it's so we don't usually see this market in the U.S. early index indicators down this amount, but we are looking at that. What's the talk? The talk is that China is going to cut back on their purchases of treasuries. They basically help fund our government, and so this could be a problem. And what will happen is, if that does happen, is we'll have to see higher rates to attract the money, and that is inflationary. So let's look at what else we've got. Friday's crop report, that's in the news. Already seeing adjustments made in grains, preparing for that. Some of the talk is somewhat negative talk for grains going into this report. Cotton market has a habit over the recent months of rallying, going right into this report. And then as soon as the report comes out, the market might try to rally more, but has a tendency to start moving back after that. I have no idea if that's going to happen, but the market just doesn't seem to care when the report comes out. It seems to feel like the report's always going to be bullish, and it doesn't always turn out to be bullish. This is not necessarily a report coming out that's noted as an important report. It's just the market's on edge right now, and so we'll see. I think long term, before we get into the quotes, long term, what's going on with interest rates, what's going on with the price of crude oil, what's going on with a lot of these markets is inflationary. And inflationary is the friend of commodity prices. So just know, whether we're talking about gold, whether we're talking about agricultural markets, meats, whatever we're talking about, it can react to what's happening now in a positive way. And so this year coming up could be an upward trending commodity year. That's just something to be aware of. If you're a grower of a crop, if you're the user of a crop, might be prepared for that. Let's just go straight now to the markets and see where they are. Cotton in March is up 53 at 78.88, a high of 78.98, a low of 78.33. March soybeans down 3 at 9.60 3/4, a high of 9.63 1/2, a low of 9.58 1/4. Then we've got corn up 1/4 at 3.49 1/4, a high of 3.49 3/4, a low of 3.48 1/2. March wheat up 3/4 at 4.33, a high of 4.34 1/4, a low of 4.31 1/2. As I look at this, very, very tight ranges here. The crude oil market up 57 at 63.53 in February crude, a very high price for crude oil for the crude oil market. The dollar is down 45. That's a pretty big move down. Also constructive for commodity prices. Gold up $10 an ounce. Silver up 13 cents an ounce. And the S&P is actually down 11.2. Pretty good move down there. So everything moving together here. What else have we got on the calendar for today? We have wholesale trade at 7:30, EIA energy stocks at 9:30, and that is it. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later.